Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm a barista who hears crazy stories every day. So when I come home, I make a POV of what I heard. So let's get into it. My boyfriend has been friends with this girl, let's call her Emma, for 5 years. They met in high school and have been friends ever since. Now, I'm not the type of person who would say, you can't have friends of the opposite as asterisk X because there's nuances to this. But the whole Emma situation is breaking my heart. My boyfriend and I met in college, and it was an instant attraction. He was very shy, but still managed to muster up the courage to approach me. He was easing into it, but after a few months, he told me he liked me. The way he said it was so funny. It's like he was keeping some secret for ages. We went for a cup of coffee, clicked instantly, and have been dating for almost a year now. He's an amazing guy, and I have no doubts that he's in love with me. He's an extroverted guy with a lot of friends, so I met Emma in a group just a few days after we started dating. He introduced her as his best friend. I mean, no girl likes to hear her boyfriend has another very important girl in his life, but I didn't have a preconceived notion about her. But the moment she spoke, I saw right through her. She gave me such a fake smile that it sent chills down my spine. I just gotta preface this. Even though I don't like comparing women, she's not prettier than me to make me jealous. It's just that her whole persona is so over the top and unnatural. She's the type of woman who agrees with everything a guy says just to appease him. Now, mind you, this was just the beginning, so I didn't really know the details. Later on, I came to find out that Emma is like a meme on social media, making fun of a pick-me girl who wants your boyfriend. And I thought the memes were just an exaggeration. She had already met his family. She's always there at every gathering. Barbecues, pool parties. She tells everyone what they want to hear, adopts their interests to seem like they have so much in common. Like a freaking Joe Goldberg vibe. She placed herself in the role of not just the girlfriend, but the wife. When I got there, on one of these barbecues, I wasn't exactly hated by his family. It's just that everyone was confused about what Emma's role was exactly. Putting Emma aside, our relationship was doing great. I've fallen in love like never before. And most importantly, I've never been loved like this before. I was pretty much avoiding Emma the whole time. Until my boyfriend's birthday came up. We, his friend group, threw a surprise party for him and asked his parents if we could borrow the house for a weekend since they have a pool. I bought him something within my budget, and he loved it. But Emma borrowed her parents' money and bought him something he had always wanted. I'm not going to specify what since I want to be anonymous. She tried so hard to beat me in front of his friends. Now, he was very self-conscious and tried to downplay his excitement to avoid hurting me, but I could see it in his eyes. It broke my heart so badly, and after an hour, I excused myself and told him that my period started, it didn't, and I went home to bawl my eyes out because I couldn't fake it anymore. Now, in his friends' eyes, I was the overly dramatic girl. During the next few months, I avoided her as much as I could, but whenever there was an event, she always tried so hard to be better than me. And she would always ask him to hang out with us, which I absolutely turned down every time. He wasn't making a fuss. He once said he kind of felt bad because Emma just wanted to get to know me and didn't understand why I was avoiding her. I blamed it on my social anxiety and told him I just didn't feel comfortable hanging out with people I barely know. I was afraid to tell the truth because I was scared of losing him. I confided in a friend, and she told me I was doing it all wrong. I should have the attitude he's dating me, not you. But I became paranoid that he's keeping her as an option if it doesn't work out with any other girl. And, truth be told, I was afraid that he's planning to actually marry her since she's only ever affirming him. So I was afraid of the truth. Who exactly is the temporary girl here? Now, I like to do a background check on a guy before I start dating him. So I kind of poked around and realized I had a male friend who knows both of them since high school. He's really blunt. He tells it like it is. He told me Emma is the type of girl who can't get a guy in a normal way. She'll take the friendship route, meaning to be a guy's friend, convincing him subtly and slowly that no girl is good enough, until she's the only one left. They even had a short fling. Now that really hit me like a ton of bricks. He told me that my boyfriend already had 2 girlfriends, and it didn't work out. According to my friend's opinion, it was because of Emma and the girls got tired of her meddling. I confronted him nicely a few days ago, and told him I don't think Emma is his genuine friend. I told him everything that's been happening. I told him that this is why none of your relationships worked out. I had to let him know the truth for the future. So even if we break up, he needs to know Emma is the reason why women running away from him. You just can't have a relationship that feels like a talking stage where you have to compete with other women. He was in disbelief. It's like it was a genuine surprise what I had just told him. He said, "How can I just break up a friendship that lasted for so long?" He still sees her as just a friend, even though they had a fling. He said he doesn't love her in that way, more so like a buddy. I asked him how he was able to sleep with her then. His response was, "Because I was single." He said, "I can't just remove a friend from my life. I would have the same reaction if you asked me to stop hanging out with Jake." I said, "Well, you didn't share a bed with Jake, did you?" I got up and left. He tried calling me and left me some messages. I left him a paragraph and muted his messages. The paragraph read, "I've said everything that was on my mind. Your cognitive dissonance is concerning. One day you'll wake up and realize that all the women have left you because of Emma. And you'll have no choice but to marry her, the one you say you don't see in that way. So you're going to end up in a loveless marriage with the girl who was available. I've never felt more pain in my life. I know it seems simple to people, just break up, but he's the love of my life, and I can't just give him away to someone else. But I can't have a boyfriend who is so available to another woman. I don't know what to do." Guys, please subscribe, like, and save this video so you can hear more stories daily. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.